So what the Muslims they do, they take things they have in their book and they throw it at us, claiming it is us who have it. It is the Quran who mentioned the earth is flat. This is why your God Allah, He come in the third part of the night every day. If you remember, we make a video and the Sheikh, he was answering the person about a Muslim, he answered. A Muslim, he asked question to the Sheikh. He said to him, how Allah, He will come in the third part of the night every night if the earth have many time zone. What the Sheikh said to him, I find that your question is very disturbing. And then he started rumbling for like 20 minutes, insulting the person without answering. The guy, he asked you, how he come back, Allah, he come down in the third part of the night. There's many third part of the night. So it is obviously Muhammad is the one who believes we have one time zone. Actually, we can prove that very easy from the Quran and from the Hadith. As an example, if we go and see here Muhammad, if you remember, there's a guy, his name, her sister, her name Fifi. She said that this Hadith is true and this is reality. You remember the Hadith? He said this Hadith is true and this is reality. So they cannot say this is not true. That's it. It's too late now, right? Remember, he says this is reality. Prophet, put that in your skull. Yeah, I remember that what he said. Put that in your skull. Oh, okay. So here it says, do you know where the sun goes at the time of sunset? Ali replied, Allah and his apostle know better. No, that's it. He said it goes, I travel till prostrate itself under Allah's throne, and take permission to rise again. And then it's permitted, and then it will keep doing that until the judgment day. Allah will not permit the sun to go where it's coming, the normal term, which means from the east to the west as usual. And He will say to the sun to go back. It will is going to prostrate itself, and but prostration will not be accepted, and it will be asked to go on its course, but it will not permitted, but it will be ordered to return whence it has come, and so it will raise from the west. So the sun have to come back from where it's coming from. Where it's coming from? From the west. This is how Allah described the movement of the sun. That's mean we have one time zone, because where the sun goes, the sun is gone. That's it. Where the sun goes under the throne of Allah. And what it's doing is going to bow down. So the second the sun is gone, it is the same second for everywhere in the world. And the sun now is under the throne of Allah prostrating, and then will take a nap or stay there prostrating until Allah give it permission to go stand up and go again and rise upon us. Until one day in the judgment day, the sun will not be allowed, and then Allah, He will order the sun to go back where it's coming from, as you see in the hadith. And this is, by the way, explanation for the Quran. As you see, Muhammad here is quoting the Quran, he says, and that is the interpretation of the statement of Allah, and the sun runs on its fixed course for a term. Chapter 36, verse number 38. So look at this. It is the Muslim who believe in this, and they throw it at us. Now, do the Quran teach that the earth have pillars? Because he mentioned pillars in his video, right? Let us go and see. The fact, yes, the Quran mentioned the earth have pillars. Let us go and take stuff one by one. In chapter Noon, chapter Al-Qalam, some Muslims, they call it chapter Noon, depend in the Quran. The first verse, it says Noon. What is Noon? I'm not going to tell you. This is the cousin of Muhammad, which Muhammad, he prayed to be the scholar of the nation. The scholar of the nation. So he is the best. Somebody asking how we can find your account if it's changed. The easiest way, you go to Patreon. You see Patreon on the screen. Anytime, go the last post, see the last post I made. That will be where I'm going to go live. Here we go. It's in the screen. We are moving it. We are making it dance for you. See it? So go to Patreon/Christian Prince, and then this is how you will be updated which channel I will be in. Very easy. Or subscribe to my page in Facebook. It's very easy, brother. Come on. You know? Yeah. So anyway, it says here, And from his narration and authority of Ibn Abbas, he have an authority. Yeah, he's the only one, Allah, he called him the scholar of the nation, Muhammad. His regarding the interpretation of Allah saying Noon, he said Noon, he says, Allah swear by Noon, which is the wheel that carry the earth on its back while in the water. So this guy, he was making a video to show you how, brother and sisters, in the Bible it says the earth have pillars, but he did not notice, which is not true, this is not what the verse meant, but he did not notice that in his Quran and his religion, the earth is in the top of a whale, and the whale, his name is Noon. And let me introduce for you the whale Noon. You know, like we used to go fishing together. This is Mr. Noon. Noon. So you make a video for the Muslims, you found pillars in the Bible, and now you have a concern. Mustahil, Mustahil, Christian Prince can answer this. No, it's, you're an idiot. The book of Job, chapter 26, verse number 7, say clearly, he hanged the earth on nothing. And the space is an empty space. Empty. There's no pillars. But it is you who have pillars for the earth, and not only that, the earth is in the top of Noon. What is Noon? It's a whale. Who is saying so? Read carefully. Sorry, Noon, I have to put you inside the side. He's upset. Okay, let me put you back. You know, this guy is very sensitive. You know, you cannot play games with Noon. He's very huge. He can, like, no, he get angry and he cause earthquake. So I'm going to put you here. Okay, are you happy now? Come on. You want to be more clear? Okay, hold on. Okay, what you can say? I mean, Noon is very sensitive person. You have no idea how sensitive Noon is. Yeah. So anyway, it says here, in the authority of Ibn Abbas, brother, see that who is talking? The cousin of Muhammad, the one who Muhammad praised him, pray to Allah to make him the scholar of Islam, the only scholar named by Muhammad to explain the Quran. So he said, Noon. He says, Allah swear by Noon. Allah what? Swearing by what? By Noon. Okay, what is that Noon? That must be very important, because you swear by something you know, more important than you. Like I swear by God because God is higher than me. So he says, Allah swear by Noon, which is the wheel that carries the earth on its back while in water, and beneath which is the bowl. Oh boy, where is the bowl? I forgot the bowl. Hold on, give me a second. I need to bring the bowl now. I mean, what's happening here? We are forgetting stuff. We need to bring the bowl. Where is the bowl? Soon we will have a zoo here in the screen. Yeah, okay, here we go. This is the bowl. So now the bowl is carrying the earth and the whale in the top of the bowl. Very scientific. I mean, that's true, by the way. There is a scientist, his name is Ball from Japan. He found that this is true. He found that there is a bowl, and he found there is a whale. And actually, yes, if you go in the ocean, you can watch Discovery Channel, you know, you will find really there is a bowl, and there is a, go just watch them, just watch them. So it's true, you know. So anyway, as long as this is proven to be true, there's no need to discuss to prove it. It's proof, it's true. You know, we can just make an article, make it true. So, and beneath, which is the bowl, and under the bowl, man, they say Allah is going deep in details. What is under the bowl? Is the rock. I see the rock here. See the rock? There's a rock here. Scientific. I mean, come on. The bowl will be standing in what? There's a rock. Hello? And under the rock is dust. Man, we are getting now in dusty stuff. You know, the second you speak about dust, you get, that's it. This is very deep. I mean, that's it. We arrived to the dust now. So, and under the rock, there's a dust. And look here, the honesty of Muslims. That's it. Their knowledge limit here, like they are honest. They say, and none knows what is under the dust save Allah. I mean, don't even try. That's it. This is our limit of knowledge. Do you see it? So if we ask Zakir Naik, he will say to us, let us call him. Shall we call him, Zakir Naik? I know him. He might be doing some business. You know Zakir, you know, like he's always busy. And he's very famous. He is a celebrity. Unbelievable. Oh boy. We are not famous. What we can do? I mean, one day we will become famous. So what we will do? I mean, that's it. When you are famous, you are famous. Let us call Zakir Naik. See, maybe we can get something from him. Zakir Naik is the best. Forget about the rest. I'm calling his private cell phone. Hello? I told you to call me. Hey, how in the world you know it's me in a second, man? I don't even have like, how it's a private number. You cannot know that it's me. Prince, I always inspired by Allah when you call me. Okay, so Allah inspired you and what he told you. What? Okay, let's see if Allah, he told you what I'm going to ask. Can he do that? Exactly. Allah, you can tell me. You are going to talk to me about how to make hummus. Make what? Hummus. No. Okay, hold on. I'm receiving inspiration. You are going to ask me about women beating Islam. No. Okay, hold on. Inspiration is coming. You are going to ask me about how Prophet, he went to the seventh heaven in the top of flying mule. No. Okay, give up. What do you mean? You just told me that Allah, he told you and inspired you. What happened? Christian Prince, sometimes the inspiration can stop. And even Prophet Muhammad, inspiration for him stop. Okay, but why the inspiration for Muhammad stop? And I remember, he tried to commit suicide when this happened. Is that true? Exactly. And this happened because they bring it to religion. What? Because that they bring the religion. You know, okay, I will pass with this one. I don't know what you're saying. But why the Prophet, he was trying to commit suicide? It's very simple. You're a Prophet of Allah. And then suddenly Allah stopped talking to you. You get upset. So the Prophet, he was very sensitive. Very case sensitive. Yeah, I can tell. You know, that's why he like kids. And, you know, he kill people. He split into pieces. He's very sensitive. You know, he have a very nice feeling too. Exactly. And because of that, the Prophet, he tried to commit suicide. Okay. But anyway, Zakir, this is not my topic. I want to ask you about noon. I know you will ask me about noon. I know it. But you know, what do you mean you know it? I asked you like 10 times and you could not figure out, and then you said to me you give up. I did not say give up. You know, you said give up. You didn't give up. You said give up. It's recorded. I told you from the time, don't record me. And this is against the law. It's not legal, and you cannot record me without my permission. Without what? My permission. Permission. Okay. So anyway, Zakir Naik, it's recorded. What you can do about it? So now, how in the world that the Earth is swimming in the top of a whale? Is there any proof of that? Great breath. The whale in the Quran presents something very nice. Is that like a dream? You are going to give me interpretation for it? What presents something nice? It's a whale. Is it a whale or not a whale? I'm not going to lie to you and say it's metaphorical. It's not metaphorical. It's a real whale. But this whale is different. It's very big and very huge. And this is why we can see him, because we are so small. Because we are so small, the whale is so big, we cannot see it. Can you just explain more? Example, the Earth is so big, and we can't see it. You know, we can see it. We cannot see it. No, we can see it. We cannot see it. If you look under the ground, you see only little tiny part of the Earth, but you don't see the Earth. You got a point there. Exactly. And always I get you busted. You have to admit that. Okay, so now we are in the top of the whale, and the whale is in the top of a bowl. What that bowl is doing there? First of all, The ball is very important. If you go to Spain, where? To Spain, you mean the Spanish? Exactly. If you go to Spain, you will find that the Spanish people, they are playing with the ball. And they do that because they are presenting their anger from earthquake. In Spain, there's a lot of earthquake. In Spain, there's a lot of earthquake. And this is why they play with the ball. Exactly. Because they understand the situation and the reality. And this is scientifically true. Actually, if we open the book of George Bernard Shaw, you will see that George Bernard Shaw, he said that this is found to be true, and we found a lot of evidence about it. What is the evidence that there is a ball is carrying the earth? First of all, the ball is very strong. Yes, this is true. And that exactly explains the reason for that. Because the ball can carry anything, can carry you, can carry your wife, can carry your family. The ball, but this is the ball we are talking about. It's very big, huge. Okay, Zakir Naik, thank you very much for for giving us your time. I'm going to hang up on you. Christian Prince, you can't hang up on me. Because now you get busted and now you decide to hang up. And no, but then when I like I'm give you taking from your time. I tell you to read for me what's written there. Okay, I will read for you as long as you are wishing for that. It says the name of the whale is Lewis. Who is Lewis? Lewis is a very value name. As an example, in America you have a guy, his name is Louis Farrakhan. His name is what? Louis Farrakhan. You mean Louis Farrakhan? Okay. This is the same guy? It's not the same guy, you idiot. Louis Farrakhan is a human. This guy is a whale. But they have like the same last name. The same last name, Lewis. Okay. And it says the name of its name is Lotia. So how come one place you think it's Lewis and the other name it says Lotia? Very simple reason. Depends on the location. As an example, in the Middle East, Christian they call Jesus Yeshua. In America they call him Jesus. I got you busted. Makes sense. Okay. And the name of the ball is Bahamut. Bahamut. His name is Bahamut. What Bahamut mean? Christian Breath. The word Bahamut can be found in the Bible. Yeah, but the word Bahamut in the Bible is not about a whale. Sorry, a ball. Which is a different story. Exactly. Because you corrupted the Bible. And here Bahamut is the ball. And we are the one who get you busted, and now we know what Bahamut. It is the ball which carrying the earth. Okay. The whale, the ball. Okay. Here it says, and some they say the name is Talahut or Liuana. I mean, how you Muslims, you have too many names for the same thing? Because I told you, different location, we Muslims are all everywhere. There's Muslim in Bangladesh, there's Muslim in Pakistan, there's Muslim everywhere. So everybody has different culture and different name for the same thing. Okay, get you busted. Okay, the whale in the sea called Adwad. But you just said to me the whale, his name is Lewis. So how became Adwad? First of all, I mean, you are repeating the same question. I'm going to pass. Okay. And then it says, and he is in the sea, in the huge sea. The ball is in a huge sea. And then the sea is in a Hollywood rock, whereby there is 4,000 cracks. How you Muslims know how many cracks under the earth, man? Very simple. You go there and you count them. Crack number 1, crack number 2, crack number 3, crack number 4, crack number 5, crack number 6, crack number 6, okay, Zakir, okay, take care, brother. Crack number 9, crack number 13, crack 14, crack number 15, crack number 15, Zakir, that's it, okay, thank you. Forget about this question. I'm not going to, we cannot stay the whole day. How you are counting the crack? You see them? I can see them, Christian Prince, because they are in my head. Thank you very much. So you Muslims, you are upset because the Bible says they have a pillars and we just get you busted and this is your Quran. This is Quran. This is the book of God. Whale carrying the earth, ball carrying the earth.